back again today. Going to be continuing some Tainted Grail, but before that, yeah, some news that, well, I guess everybody kind of knew was going to happen at some point. Finally happened. He just finished one of his going away tour, and it sounds like the family released that Ozzy Osbourne did in fact die today. So rest in power, Ozzy, which is fun because Ozzy's one of my bigger music things that I like a lot. It kind of led into like the music that I love because my father had lots of rock and roll and stuff like that. So Bad Out of Hell from Meatloaf and Def Leppard and Van Halen and all that. But it took me a long time since my dad didn't really have much metal, and I ended up finding some of this. And it started with there was a greatest hits of like 70 something, I don't, or 80s, or like 80 something, and it ended up having Iron Man on it, and it was like a butchered Iron Man where they even cut out the solo and everything. So I like listened to it. I'm like, this is different than the radio. Why the hell is this so short? It sounds really good though. I love this. So I went and I ended up finding, like, this is back, I went to Barnes and Nobles and I went to their albums and I was just searching through their records that they had, and I just found all the early Black Sabbath, which, for the record, I do like Black Sabbath more than Ozzy's solo career. Although, once again, his solo career is such full of good stuff as well. That's where Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley comes from. So there's so much good stuff in that. But I really love the Black Sabbath years more than anything else. Like the self-entitled album, you had Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Mass Reality. Hell, like Never Say Die was another one that I heard on a game called, I've mentioned this game before, it's called Brutal Legend, where they had like different metal albums on it, and that's where I heard Never Say Die, and I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like Ozzy, what the hell, I've never heard this before, and that's where I ended up finding the album called Never Say Die. But yeah, like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, like that, like some of these albums are just so fucking good. Like, even when it transitioned into Dio, I still really love Dio and all that, so don't get me wrong, I love Ronnie James Dio as well when it comes to Black Sabbath, but like Ozzy and early Black Sabbath, like this is the stuff that I was listening to a lot in college and everything. Like I was picking up just beforehand, before heading out. It fell right into my line of where I like my music, where I like my heavy metal, and it definitely is really good. So he's been good, he's been out of it here and there, and he hasn't been doing music for a while. And he had a show which I've never watched, but that's not the important part. The important part is the early music that he made, and even the stuff that he made as Ozzy was just really good. So fuck yeah. Playing some of that on the stream today. Been listening to some of it as it goes on. But yeah, I even have I still have those CDs hanging around, not just on my like iPod and all that stuff. So it's been really nice to listen to them again, because they're always on in the car every once in a while too. Anyway, that's a little bit of my Ozzy retrospective of Black Sabbath and metal. Time to go back to Tainted Grail, which once again, probably won't be an entire complete playthrough on stream. I'll probably be playing it off stream. But I did kind of want to play more today, because tomorrow I'll be doing my weekly raid, and I'll probably do an early stream of, well, this game. So I figured, fuck it. Also, my voice is still kind of fucky, but it is getting better, closer back to normal. So at least I can, we're slowly getting over the sick voice. Alright, so we got a whole lot of advancements last time. I've now reduced how much it costs me to summon my skeletons by a lot. I've got the spear that deals more damage if my max MP is lower than half, which currently it is, because they're, draining that. We ended up fighting some kind of blood lady and popping her, like a zit. And that ended up working too well, and why are you still wondering, bro? So I have a couple quests, but there's also so much of the map I haven't really... Like, this is only one section. This is just the Horns of the South. How do I zoom out the map? Or is this the only part of the map that exists at the moment? I think there should be more. It might be where they have it pardoned off, where you load through each zone. I have no idea, honestly. Since I can't really, excuse me, zoom out much more than I already am. Yeah, but this is where all the blood and bleeding was. What do I have up here? Oh yeah, I also have the lady wants me to blow up a wall now, using the explosive packets. So yeah, all right. Also, there's also this drowned place that was wiped out by the druid that I haven't found what the hell I'm supposed to do next. That was just kind of empty. I don't know what's going on there. So maybe we should just start back over here. The mansion by the beach, see what was going on. What is this one thing that we've been able to prove is the Skelly boys can help us out no matter what goes wrong. Alright, lads, get them. Yeah. Also, the spear compared to the dagger I was using does so much damage, it's insane. It jumped up from like 13 damage to how much? It was like 8 through 13 before. Or what is it? Sorry, it's 11 through 15. And now this thing is 26 through 31. I'm doing double damage now, boys. I did kill a bunch of these guys last time before I had to turn back because I got overweight. And it looks like they actually stayed dead, which is odd. Maybe because it's nighttime, they haven't respawned yet. I know those one bandits near the beginning constantly respawn. Potato. Alright, let's head on inside. Hello, anybody home? If not, I have a couple of resident squatters here who would like to spend the night. Well, I know you're a generous host, so I will feel free to help myself to whatever I find. That's a lot of big glass bottles, baby. That's neat that he actually has some things laid out to be like curtains. No, I guess no one else is here. I'll take those. Alright, spread out knuckleheads. Let's see what we can find. Sorry, you know what? Let's spread out ya boneheads. Let's find out what's going on. A broken old perch over the water. Nothing there either. Is that it? Was it just those couple bandits that were just hanging out here before and that's it? I was kind of hoping to maybe find, I don't know, whatever the hell those three things were worshipping. More about the statue or something? I don't know. Also, it finally got nice after all this time. So I had the windows open for like the first time really this entire summer. Whoop. Alright. Into alright, well. Into a hole. Hey, do I have to re-loot the house? I'm gonna assume I don't have to re-loot the house. Alright. Okay, maybe can I... Okay, I was gonna see maybe if I can go into there. Maybe that gets me down a safe way. But let's just try not falling to my death. That'll be helpful. Okay, so this is technically correct, but no, it's just flat death? Is there a way for me to reduce fall damage? Or Or maybe, I guess, if I swim underneath from the ocean, maybe there's a passage that goes underneath. Let's see, because that's why I was trying to maybe go in that little bit of water that was underneath those floorboards. But that sure as hell wasn't enough. Let's see. Alright, maybe one of the boners will wander in for me. Because right now the gravity door isn't working out so well for me. But it's kind of really the only way I can see here that goes anywhere. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Found it. Suck it, gravity. I found the real way in. Alright. Oh, wait. I got a Hakalugi. There we go. Much better. Is that it? Did I literally fall into a hole to my death twice for a couple of coins and some booze? What the hell? Not much of a smuggler's den if it's 2 crates. Alright, well, fine. I guess me dying twice still found me something. Even if it was just some money and booze. Let's see. Also, it is kind of sad the skeletons don't swim along with me, but I mean, hey, considering they teleport along sometimes, I'm not going to complain as long as they work. Okay, that's cool. Some kind of fisherman that fell off the... Okay, that's a beautiful move. And of course someone's calling me instantly. Okay, back. Perfect time. Just stopping just in time to drown. Okay, now there's a waterfall. There's multiple waterfalls. I am so off of where I'm supposed to be right now, it's not even funny. Wait, am I going up the am I pulling a Minecraft? Am I swimming up a waterfall? Okay. Okay, that's sick. Okay, that's pretty cool. You can do a Minecraft and just swim up a waterfall. Now, where the hell am I? I mean, I guess I could take that secondary waterfall up as well, instead of just going this way. Okay, double-handed smack over the head with the spear. Yeah, get out of here, drowner. Oh, that moon really is awesome looking here at night. The extra ambient sound that they add in here during the nighttime. Is that a bear or worse? I think that might be one of those You know what? Let's quick save first. Get him, skeletons. Oh god. Quick, get him before he gets me. Good job. It's the Gitrog monster. No. You ain't getting me. And so, heal me, my friend. Or actually, better yet, the better healing. Not that one. To me. To me. Damn it, not the right one. To me. Get back here. Let's summon 3 fresh lads. Skeleton army ready and reporting. Ethereal cobweb. Damn, okay. Times 10. Raspberries. Hell yeah. My favorite. Alright. When the night is over. Wait, what the hell happened to my skeletons? Get over here. What the hell happened to 2 of you? When did you wander off the face of the earth? What the hell? I wasn't paying attention to when they disappeared.
The sealed gate. The sealed gate.
Hey, I already did the Children of the Garden.
Of the garden cry.
I already stopped the garden. Why don't cry? The garden's done. Saddam was as V his power. His good shaped the destiny of Avalon. Name is and will be revere. Seek knowledge. Wormtoe the wise. Well, they already talked about a dungeon I've already interacted with. Oh, so is this leading back to the... yeah, okay. So far I don't know what's technically in or out of my level range anyway. But so far I've been able to deal with most things. Well, let's just keep heading over here then. Teddy bears. Tomb of the Good Druid. Well, let's hope he's as nice as everybody says. Excuse me, I'm the Good Druid. Why are you looting my shit? Sorry, man. I thought it was good as in you had good loot. Huh? What? Oh, no, we've been spotted. Oh god, we've been spotted. Skeletons, please. That escalated rather quickly, especially since I didn't actually get the backstab on the first guy. It kind of flubbed the first couple stabs. Let's try that again. I really didn't want to bother healing. Okay. Got it first try. Are they all mad at me right away, or am I actually... Okay, we're not detected yet this time. Good. Alright, skeletons. Don't blow it. Shh. Don't look over here. I'm not over here. You're not over here. Nobody's over here. There's nothing over here. Ignore the stealth necromancer in the corner. Jesus, wolf. Finish him off, please. Thank you. So I can consume one of you. Okay. That wolf summoning hurt. I know, I do it myself. Hey, meteorite. Fuck yeah. Needed that. Alright, now I know at least what it looks like. So I wonder if they're just protecting the druid's grave, or if there's... Was the druid not so good? Stormbike would have... Stormbike. Fire is good would have said that right away. Whoa. Get him. Get him, boners. Alright, fine. I'll still drain one of death if I have to. What happened to my skeletons? How did one of them take... Ow. Guys, come on. You guys gotta survive for longer than 2 seconds against one Grindelow. You guys have taken down whole bosses. Yet one dude with a hammer is your limit, huh? Get it. Out of here, you. Druid's friend, mistletoe, Druid's wish gem. This is my final experiment. If it works, no other child will suffer Emmett's fate. If it fails, then only the gods know what horrors may be unleashed. Everything is ready. Now all I can do is pray. Pray with me, children. Uh-oh. How many children did you sacrifice? Or is that like metaphorically? Nope, that wasn't metaphorically. Nope, uh-oh. That was not metaphorically. Red Death infected. I don't know if, I don't want to kill them first and then find out that those were the kids, but I guess they're all Red Death infected zombies anyway, so what do I care anymore? Big coin purse and the killing stroke. I like. Let's see. Any other notes left around? Not here. So what is that killing? Because this is the 15 mana. 5 gold after killing an enemy? Okay, that could be decent money if I really needed to get the money that way. Reaper Shroud, charged by killing, stuns and pushes back nearby enemies. There you go, the killing stroke. Charged by killing enemies, takes 5. Increases the damage of the next attack by 100%. Huh. Alright, so it's an artifact you carry in one hand, you do 5 kills, and that powers up your next one. Dear sir, I always tell everyone that it was the All-Mother herself who sent you to us. I had almost lost hope for my poor wee ones to make it through the night. So feverish they were, burning hot like a furnace. Then a thought struck me, and I said to my husband, take the wee ones and run to the old beech tree, because I suddenly remembered that Oridna's youngest also had a terrible fever, and you helped them. I thank the All-Mother for my blessing my Vern with good health and strong legs, because he made it to you just in time. When he returned home with the wee ones, they were much calmer, and fell asleep soon after. The fever broke by morning, and I almost wept for joy. I have no gold or valuables, but please know that my heart is full of gratitude. Yours, forever grateful, Martha. Mom said I was almost gone from this world, but Mr. Druid saved me. Thank you, because now I can still play nights, and without you I couldn't. I am very grateful, and I will never forget you, Mr. Druid. Dear Seghalta, it's not easy for me to write this letter, but it is the least I owe you. I know you did everything possible to save our son. You did everything in your power, and that's so much more than the Red Priest ever would. I know you well enough to understand that you might blame yourself and try to shoulder responsibility for something that was simply fate. Please don't. Continue to live your life, as I will mine. R. Let's be clear. I never liked druids, and I don't plan to start now. However, you healed my boy, and for that I am deeply grateful. You'll always have a place at our table and shelter in our home. So please, accept our few coin and bottle as my finest blackberry moonshine. Just drink carefully so you don't croak, because there's no one here who could save you. Lauren, Malcolm's father. Dear Sir Druid, I am writing to thank you for healing our little Abby. We thought nothing could help, but you came with herbs, and now Abby is skipping and running around again. I don't know how to thank you enough. I don't have much, just some flour, milk, and a few eggs. Hope you'll accept them. I'm really glad that you have these powers. May they always serve you well. Carl from the mill. So let me guess. He was trying to save people from he was helping the people around the area. The Red Death came, and he was still trying to help them, but he couldn't help them, so he turned to some harsher methods to try to cure it. Sounds about normal. It is confirmed. The first cases of the Red Death have appeared in our village. Those affected develop red spots on their skin and a fever. I've gathered herbs like mandrake, parsley, and sage to create potions and salves that should bring some relief. I administered the healing potion to the Hills boy's Emmett. Initially, his fever seemed to subside and his eyes brightened. However, by morning, tremors had set in and his fever returned. I need to try something else. Today, I realized something crucial I should have noticed earlier. The illness affects only humans. Animals appear to be immune. I wonder if this applies to other creatures. The boy's condition deteriorated. Red spots now cover his entire body, and he suffers from violent tremors, as if something inside him is trying to break free. This is the first time I have seen the state of the illness, but I know I don't have much time. I've taken Emmett with me. His parents wouldn't understand what I'm trying to do. To combat this damned disease, I must turn to the rituals, to blood magic, the magic of death and rebirth. I am sorry, Emmett. I owe you and your parents a profound apology. I failed you all. My heart broke when I had to put a dagger through your chest. But please believe me when I say you're no longer yourself. I vow that your death will not be in vain. I will find a cure for the Red Death if it's not the last thing I do, so no other child will ever suffer as you did. Why does nothing work? 7 patients and not one has been improved. 5 have worsened. I had hoped using animal blood might be the answer, but it doesn't work at all. It's like bashing my head against a wall. I need to delve deeper into the most primal magic, into the rituals banned from the Conclave, into experiments people dread even hearing about. If I'm not prepared to push every boundary, I will never conquer the Red Death. I mean, to be fair, you know, the Red Death itself does suck. So, I'm not exactly going to be like, how could you do this, bro? Considering it's a plague that keeps happening, and if you actually could find a cure, that would be a really, really, really positive thing. Let's see, this. So this is just. Ooh, Battle Mage. Ooh, I gotta see what these are. Because the Druid stuff I have is kind of low, and I do have some other stuff. Let's see. I need 11 spirituality. Alright, I need a lot more. It also gives a ton of armor. And increases max mana, so that's good. The pants, max mana and spell power. Just need 11 spirituality, which is a bunch of levels off. Same thing with the battle mage. More mana, more armor. So yeah, right now the Worn Druidic stuff is the best. I did improve the Necromancer's robe, so it's increasing mana regen by 2.5 and 3 armor. Actually, no, did I improve this? Maybe 1 level? I think I improved the helmet the most. Battle Mage's tunic is 5 armor, 3 regen, and magic crit chance. Oh, okay, yeah. The only thing, let's see. 3.5 armor, 10 mana, 15% spell power. Yeah, this is just max mana by 14. So yeah, once I get 11 spirituality, this is definitely the better stuff to equip. But it's still worth that I put the points into upgrading the Necromancer stuff. The only real question is, I assume that body of here is the Druid. Or did he actually leave to go to other places? Is this actually the guy? It had the letter, but so can't tell if he. Well, he's not wearing the Druid stuff. He's just wearing peasant. So my assumption is that the actual Druid here left, trying to do his other methods to find a cure. Look up. I wonder if I'll find out. But now I have another new set of armor to build up to, which is nice. Don't kill me. No, I just ended up back here anyway. Not exactly the biggest shortcut. Or, wait, can I jump down? Was I in there before? No, yeah, that's just where he had the Red Death zombies. Okay. You know what this game needs? It needs Northern Journey music. I mean, this music isn't bad, and the ambient stuff is okay. Is that a warp stone? Yeah. Okay. Don't mind me, just stealth necromancer coming in hot. Not exactly as stealthy and on point as the dagger was, but I do like this weapon. Don't mind me. Just gonna sneak up on a wolf. Thank you, skeletons. Alright. Sometimes stealth necromancer doesn't work the way you think it's gonna work. Wolf? Get him, lad. Good job. I wasn't done looting that. Let's see. Make an offering. I don't have anything for that, looks like. Gentle All-Mother, with your gaze, grant me grace. Hide me from sight of our enemies. Let the burdock be proof of the purity of my intentions. Let the whiteness of this bone be proof of the color of my soul. Let the blackness of the monster's blood hide me from the gaze of the enemy. Shroud me with your protection, now and forever. Love me as I love you. Let's see. Those are all the robes. Where is her book, though? Let's see. Regenerate 1% of max mana per second. Yeah, they're just kind of there. More. I mean, I kind of don't need that pathetic amount of mana regen anymore. So might as well. Also, oh, an actual cape. I don't think I actually have a cape. This is like the first one. Where is her? You know what? There should be a new. There it is. I must walk the path to beseech her, to save our most holy haven. Those of the Dalrita claim that we worship the same goddess, but how can I believe these savages who can't even write? I will visit all the chapels, make an offering. I will collect every bit of her grace, sneak back into the temple, cast into a single powerful amulet, and that will surely work. The All-Mother must hear me. I will never believe that she abandons us. Also, normally I'd be doing voices, but with my sick voice, I'm only doing one voice today. Which is another reason why I'm playing this, because there is a game that I was wanting to play, but I don't know how much I'm going to have to actually speak through it, or how much of it is voice acted or not. So I definitely didn't want to start it. So, not only am I having lots of fun with this one, get over here. Hey, bro, dear, please. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Thank you. Oh, hello. I don't mean nothing. Get him? Boys. Oh, boys, what the fuck are you dying to? Oh, you guys are attacking the bear, okay. Oh, God. Yeah. Let's go. This definitely gives a lot of freedom to the summoning. And there's so many different summons. It's almost, to me, it's almost like this is the core of the game. Armor and weapons? Who the hell needs those? I have friends. Oh, wait, wrong one. Get him. Come on, lads. Get the deer. Yes. I said get the... Alright, fine. No, 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 no. Go chasing it. Get over. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. No? Oh, shit. Okay, so is this the... Is this the henge that the guy wanted me to... The one guy wanted me to go to? I don't know, it's so far away, but I know the guy here wanted me to do some ritual thing, but I don't know if that was there or if that's here. Oh well. Who the fuck knows? I don't know, but besides all the dark and spooky imagery, these druids are pretty chill. Gwendolyn the Alchemist. Among throwable alchemical weapons, few match the Orb of Recoil and the Orb of Vortex in versatility and devastation. The Orb of Recoil is a sphere infused with kinetic repulsion. Upon impact, it releases a forceful shockwave, throwing back anything caught in its radius. Light enough to carry in numbers, yet powerful enough to break bones or shatter armor when used correctly. The Orb of Vortex is the opposite, drawing in rather than repelling. Once shattered, it pulls surrounding matter inward, twisting air, dust, and even flesh into its spiraling grasp. Those caught within the field find escape nearly impossible. Both require precision. A poorly aimed recoil orb will send allies flying, while an unstable vortex orb may pull its wielder into oblivion. Master them, and you hold the power to control over both the battlefield and fate. They actually are recipes too. Crystals are more than mere trinkets. They hold power, when shaped and thrown with intent. To craft an effective throwable crystal, one must understand resonance. Certain minerals, when fractured, release strong energy. Quartz, for example, amplifies elemental effects, while obsidian dust enhances cutting power. The proper throwing technique is essential. Crystals must be small enough to fit in the palm, yet sturdy enough to survive the throw. A weak arm will waste them, but a trained hand turns them into weapons. Beware. Some crystals are unpredictable. Unstable shards can detonate prematurely, and enchanted ones may react to magic in unforeseen ways. Handle them wisely, or risk becoming their first victim. Oh, is it slightly cutting off? Okay, let's see. Is it just because the... There we go. Okay, that's what's been going on. It was, not form-fitted the screen. Must have gotten moved over by something. Because I'm pretty sure it was accurate the other days. Unless it wasn't. Venison, onion, and garlic. They're all in my stash. I know I have some of that by this point. Alright, so I need onion, garlic. And venison. If there's a warp point nearby that I can see. I mean, I can pop a piece of venison right now, maybe. But I don't think that is the answer. This also feels like something another quest might deal with later. Where are you going? It also wants me to set a bonfire to talk to Arthur, but I'll talk to him later. Alright, I take back what I said about the druid seeming pretty chill. Although, this might not be druid stuff. Still could be though. Alright, skeletons, don't give me away this time. Let me just do my thing. With a big bloody spear. Also, is my actual... It is equipped. The priestess cloak is actually equipped. Sweet. Don't mind me, I'm a good priestess. Get fucked. Get him. Skeletons, get him. Yes. Suck some life out of that one. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. You teach me and I'll teach you, necromancer. Gotta raise 'em all, gotta raise 'em all. Necromancer. Shrine of Bear requires bear claws. Wow, I meant to mute that and instead I turned it off and then on again. Ugh. Oh no, they're already in a fight. Shit. Oh, wait, no they weren't. Never mind. Gotta raise them all. Necromancer? Definitely. It's fine. Stealth Necromancer reporting for duty. could you? He was such a good lad. That was Toby, you bastard. Oh yeah, this is nice and creepy. Okay, I like how the ethereal cobwebs are just like extra spooky too. Also, I think that's an explodey. Oh god, don't explode on me. Get him. Alright, I've killed an ogre before. We have this. Never keep the boys down. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? He hit me with the backstroke? Get out of here. The backswing, you bastard. Alright, well, how do we deal with this? Lightning bolting. Consume. We raise. And consume. Don't worry, children. You will be put to good use. I'm not constantly dying. How dare you? I'm still quite alive, thank you very much. That was only near death. Totally different. Am I even going anymore? It's like way up there. Alright, maybe this is the right way to go, so let's head back that other way. See what I missed. I'm really hoping the next couple days my voice is back to normal. Definitely felt back to normal today. Very close. Hey, buddy. Hey there, dude. Hey, look, you have a bounty on you. Oh, it's this guy. I know him. He's the one the lady I freed from the cage said she wanted dead. It's gonna hurt you if you keep going after my skeletons like that. Dude, stop one-shotting my skeletons.
You're in for a world of hurt! We'll make short work of you!
Oh god, no, no. I'm not making a mistake. I have friends. Where are yours? I heard nobody likes you. Yes. Okay, I think it even has the Skyrim ability where the less HP they have, the more effect they ragdoll when you kill them. Some weird pleasant. The perfect ring for a warrior. Raven Crest Executioner. Sweet. Alright, let's see. Raven Crest Executioner. 10 strength, 3 perception, 4 endurance. Attacks against targets at full health are always a crit. Wow, okay. Ignores blocking? Holy shit. Is this a two-hander or a one-hander? It's a one-hander down. Okay. How much is this regular spear weighing? It's 5 pounds. I'm getting kind of near my weight limit. Get out of here, regular spear. I've got better spear. Also, I got this before as well. Charged by dealing cold damage. If you do 1,000 damage, summon chilling ice spikes in the area. Consecutive attacks, I don't care. I'm not using bows, so get out of here. Nobody likes you. Also, it was rings, right? The perfect ring for a warrior. Increases physical damage by 5%. I mean, I'm not going to say that's pretty solid. I'm just going to say that's a really, really, really on-the-nose name. I'm going to sleep in the kid's bed. Don't mind me. I'm taking the small tent. Crawls up into the fetal position. It definitely does have the spirit, true. Well, he was a bounty, along with one the barbarian lady wanted me to kill anyway. Or maybe not barbarian lady, at least a Scottish lady. So these are... This, I assume, is into the next area, right? Yeah, Connaught. So I guess I can progress into new zones. I don't need to do them with the story. I wonder if this is going to be like Avowed, where the areas are leveled. So like this area is a certain level. Once I leave, that area is higher. This area will always stay the same in level. Instead of like a progressive level where everything levels up with you. I did like that. It does rob some of the completely open world part of the game, but it does help with the smoothness of progression. Also, I see an animal. Also, the dude with no face is hiding around something very creepy. Let's see. Let's find out if this is going to a new area or if this is just a dungeon. It looks like this is a gateway to a new area. So, I guess I'll wait for now. Alright, we have up and down. Let's go down first. Since up is probably the right way to go. The answer is, of course, yes. Come on, Mr. Deer, don't run that fast. I don't know if I have everything else, but I need at least a little bit of venison. Thank you. I can also cook that up later. Okay, there's another bear there. I did take one out earlier, but let's go see where all this creepy shit is pointing me, huh? This is definitely a dungeon. The ancient cave. Oh, I hear combat music. Nope, I guess it's just area music. Oh, come on. It's not that much of a leap. Copper arrow, hunting bow, I don't care. I'm not using them. Bloodthorn, veteran bandit armor. Okay, what the fuck is Bloodthorn for then? Veteran bandit armor. Increases max stamina. Okay, well I guess it's a weapon? What the hell is Bloodthorn? I guess it's just an item for crafting or whatever. Out of here. Yeah, you guys stay away from the bear for now. Let's go back to the dungeon. Hello, spooky statues. Definitely gotta remember these things. For D&D. Let's get my skeleton poker out. Alright, I only have one level up. So I need 11 spirituality to equip that new armor, but I also have that double backstabbing damage weapon, which seems to be something I also want, and that also helps me with dex and perception. So I would need like 5 levels of spirituality to get to there. But right now I do like my magic. But I also want to get my summons up. I want to be able to get enough mana and have 4 skeletons up. Because that will give me extra mana. But Yeah, I want to get to that 7. Let's get to that 7 dex. And then I can still... That's the one-handed general. Now, unfortunately, there is no... Unless it's here in health. Increases health. Each enemy killed increases damage. Each enemy killed increases your max stamina. Increases your damage by every point of mixing max health. Yeah, there is no ability that just says you can carry more. It's all purely in getting endurance, the stat. Which I also need some points in to do some of those other draining spells. So I know I put some points into the trading to get some more money. But I think I should just focus on my summons some more. Because this will increase the max limit, which I don't really need yet, although I can have that many. Because I think I actually have enough mana to hit that many skeletons. Yeah. It'll just limit how much I can do with my mana outside, but even that's more than I had last stream before I even got the 3rd skeleton. I was only working with 2. Into the creepy Mistbearer's den. Oh, hello.
Careful. This place remembers everything.
Okay.
There's nothing for you here, Wanderer. The doors are closed. And if I couldn't open them, you won't either.
Who are
Tyrannus of the Thoid tribe. Dalriata. And you?
I don't bother introducing myself to soon-to-be dead. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Great minds think alike. Apparently, they're drawn to the same places. If you're set on going further, you'll need every bit of life force you have. A curse for killing a member of the Thoid tribe could take half of it.
What is this place?
I thought that since you're here, you'd know what lies behind these stone doors.
You don't know what I'm capable of?
Many have tried. I thought I was worthy, but I keep failing. I've been camped here for 3 moons. There's no life for me outside this cave. If I
I've
can't
just
get
been here for
through,
3 months.
this is where my story ends.
Why do you care so much at getting past these doors?
This is my destiny, one I chose for myself. I'll either get through or die trying. But my strength is fading. This isn't how I wanted it to end.
Okay, so you're dying normal. What will I mean?
It is death and magic. It draws its power from the ancient mist.
So the weirdness.
Of those who went hunting for it, only a scant few ever returned to their tribes. Look for the mist, and in the mist for antlers and an evil eye. They say its feet don't touch the ground. Though those are the words of the madman who somehow survived an encounter with it. We call them the Mist Bearers.
You want to hunt a mist bear?
Everyone from Thoid wants to face one of those wraiths. And I'd love to get my hands on one of their corpses. Those are priceless and can be used for strong magic. If you manage to slay the Mist Bearer, I'll pay you in gold for everything you bring back. At least I'll get something out of this pointless mission. Then maybe I'll invite you to further collaboration.
Okay. Collaboration? What do you
Return
mean?
alive and you'll find out. Good luck, Wanderer. May fate be kinder to you than it has been to me.
Okay, the real question I want to know is why are you just sitting in this cave dying? Because you just really want to do that and you don't want to go out and do anything else? Alright, well. I happen to have the power to remove this because of the beginning plot of the game. I have King Arthur with me, don't you know? Hey, so now that I've removed the door, you want to come with me?
What's on your mind?
No, you
Me
don't.
Mathers.
No, you don't. Alright, fine. You could just come with me. I've opened the door. You can now do it on your own. I can come in later and find your corpse. Loot it. I mean, find out how you're doing. Definitely quiet. Don't worry, this is just my bonking stick. Hey, garlic. I have garlic, I have venison, all I'm missing I think is an onion. Oh, that's my skeleton. I swear to God, you guys. Huh? You guys okay? Okay, well that's not my skeleton. Push me into it. You guys will get your marrow. Don't worry, you guys will marrow your... Oh shit, did not mean to do that. That's right. My boners are better than your boners. Look how my boners glow. You wish you had boners that glowed. Oh no, his skeleton's coming out. Okay, so which one of you is the one with little health? Was it you? It wasn't you. Was it you? It wasn't you. Was it you? It wasn't you. Oh god, it was the last one. I wish I could tell which one had what health so I could eliminate the weaker one, even though it's not going to heal me that much. But it is, like, eating my summons is the best healing I have. Beautiful Liliana and the lustful Marquise. I think I read this one already. The Marquise de Balis lifted her gaze. Oh, no. Okay, so this is Liliana making the round. She's going to everybody. The Marquise de Balis lifted her gaze to Liliana. She stared at her for a long moment, her eyes wandering lazily across the velvety path of the girl's slender legs and rounded hips. Her gaze rose to Liliana's cleavage like a warm breath, tracing the line of her neck before brushing over her swollen right plums. At least it's better than calling them love apples like the last chapter. The corner of the Marquise's lips lifted in a faint smile as she narrowed her eyes. "What kind of work are you looking for?" the Marquise asked, the timbre of her voice slow and husky. There was something about it that made Liliana tremble. "Oh, any kind," she replied. "I can do anything." "Anything." The Marquise wet her lips with her tongue. She stood up languidly, approaching Liliana so close that she could feel her warm breath on her cheek. "Are you obedient?" "Yes, m'lady." "Excellent," the Marquise purred. "Then kneel." Liliana curtsied obediently and sank to her knees at the other woman's feet. She watched as the aristocrat lifted the edges of her puffy crimson dress. Her breath hitched as she saw that hidden underneath the heavy skirts was only silk stockings and garters holding them up. Liliana's face and cleavage flushed with embarrassment as she gazed upon the Marquise's invitingly spread petals surrounded by soft bushes. The girl knew very well what was expected of her. They're like, okay, what if we take the lusty Argonian maid and just make it a smut book that keeps going around the entire con? That just keeps having more and more chapters made of it. Where is the All-Mother? Why does she not answer the worshippers' prayers? Has she abandoned her children to this land of pain and evil? Are the gods powerless, or do they simply bear ill will? Are they weak or cruel? I cannot answer such questions, nor will I pretend to understand divine judgments as priests and scholars do. Dwelling on these mysteries is futile. Instead, consider this. If the gods are not indifferent, where does that leave us? Some argue we must focus only on what we can change, and they are right. Within every man lies a divine spark, a gift that grants him not just dominion over nature, but a duty to heal it. His greatest tool is a human intellect, capable of shaping reality itself. And peppermint. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Stealthy necromancer. Stealthy necromancer. Stealthy necromancer. Got the bitch. My skeletons walked up to him. Hello, fellow skeleton. Speaking of hello, oh, you saw me. Yeah, get out of here. Yo, what's up, my boner? Oh, that is mine. Okay. You guys need to glow brighter so I can tell if you're mine or someone else's. Big glass bottle. I have a feeling we're going to need those big glass bottles at some point. I do love how you use the spear like a club when you're doing sneak attacks. Just bop them over the head. That's it for one Burdocks root? Damn. Right, well. If it increases my stealth, it increases my stealth. Okay, now let's actually do a save. Ooh. I see you, fancy skull-looking rock door. Okay. Alright, skeletons. Distract them. Quickly, skeletons. Get him. Kick his ass. Yeah. Alright, skeletons. Kick his ass. Get him, yes. I love these dudes. I love stealth necromancer. Get him. Yeah. Ow, what the fuck happened to my skeletons? He must have done an attack that hit them all, I guess. Oh yeah, we gotta love our bonking stick. It's not a bonking axe, but I mean, hey, it's close. Is this a shrine to pray to? Nope, just a cool looking thing. Honestly, if I was a necromancer, I would just start making cool things out of bone anyway. I'm just an artsy type. I'm just being artsy, I don't know what you mean. Necromancy? Why, never. I'm just starting my own Etsy store. Okay, so there's a whole thing up there, but there's a whole thing down here. I don't know which is more of an impressive go here, idiot thing. Let's go back upstairs. Boner mount, yes. This is my octopus skeleton? Wait a minute, what? Ah, little do you know, octopuses do have skeletons. Okay, so it just looked like that was a door. It wasn't a door. It just looked vaguely skeleton-esque in the distance. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Get the stick ready. Get the stick ready. Get the stick ready. Thank you, points in stealth. Oh no. Okay, I got too greedy. Yeah. Who needs points in stealth when I can just stab them? Okay, someone here isn't as dead as they pretended to be. What is this food nonsense? Skeletons don't eat. Oh no, I've been stabbing Old Man Jenkins in the back this entire time. They were just trying to scare us out of town for a real estate deal. Whoopsies. Ethereal garden seal. Oh, I also got a cape. Flaming cloak. Needs 5 practicality. Slowly burns nearby enemies. That's I mean, it does what it says. Okay, it's not that. It's not that. No. What the hell do I keep picking up items and I just don't know what the hell they are there for. Increases max health by oh, it's an armor relic. Okay. And this is hitting a target has a 5% chance for it's a weapon relic. Okay. That's what they are. They're relics. I also have some of these other ones that I need to be able to identify, which I haven't used the proper bonfire and used the ethereal cobwebs yet. Oh no, am I over encumbered? Shit. Get up there. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Just some more meat. Sure. Skull staff. No, we're good. Okay. So there was some dude here if there's all this food around for him. Okay, what's actually weighing me down? Is it all the meat? Kind of, but not really. Did I pick up, nothing extra, just a couple of the bows, and of course that axe, but that axe is for selling. Maybe. I guess I don't need the priestess robes. I mean, I guess I could equip the... I could equip that, because that's only 0.2 mana regen, so I don't really care. Battle Mage's trousers, which are going to be great once I get them on. I could also ditch the druidic gloves, but it's fine. And I don't need the priestess's hood. Although that's not exactly... I mean, I guess it was just enough to stop weighing me down. These are 10 for a pound, so that's not even that heavy. Although I am picking up all the bones again, and they're just consumables. So I don't need to keep the bones. 5 mana over 10 seconds. also just consumables. They're not really crafting. I don't know, I guess they are. They say hand crafting. So maybe they are used in something later. Oh, bones are the easy one to get. Maybe I'll pick up the druidic. I'll probably find better, like, not worn druidic stuff later. That would be better. And nothing else this way, except for crates. More pelts so I can be over encumbered. How dare you? Yeah. Nightshade charcoal. Yep, and I was right. I'm over encumbered because I picked up the stupid pelts because they are heavy. I do really want them though. How much? 390. I'm not ditching the axe. Yeah, Cascade Deluge, Volcanic Tree Bro, Arrows Apply Burn. I mean, it is money, but it's not that much. So far, I haven't used the wood cutting axe, but I don't want to get rid of that until, because that'll be the moment I'm like, oh shit, I need to cut something now. But yeah, I guess just to save me on weight, getting rid of that one bow is the best option. Also, ow, my health is hurting me. What the hell made my health hurt? Did the skeleton hit me? Shit, oh, it doesn't matter. Heal me, boys. Heal me, boys. What the fuck, bro? I mean, he's dodging me. Get over here. Alright. Don't worry, I will only summon you back stronger than ever before. My boners are at full mast once again. Okay. This area seems important. What thouest, doest, weest, havest, hearest. Yep, it's another boss. As figured. I do like how the bosses have like actual arenas and boss intros. Up. Alright, it's working good so far. So far he hasn't really hurt my skeletons. boners. I'm surviving his ads, but I need your help. Yes, get him. Yes! Yes! Okay. Skeletons once again, man. Fuck yeah. Oh, I opened a whole door. Alright. Well, I guess the boss didn't drop loot. Make sure. Yeah, I guess the loot the boss dropped was this entire door. Alright. Okay. Good job, skeletons. This is great. You guys killed the boss while I killed the ads. Hell yeah. Oh, we're back. Oh, okay. It pulled me into its world. Wait, shit. Did I miss its corpse, or... I didn't loot anything. Is that a... No. No, I got 837. Was that after I had just beaten him? Or is that after I teleported out? That's 837. That was only another minute ago. I was still in there. Alright, let's go into that one. That should be after he was defeated. There he is. Or maybe not. Oh, got a new spell. Oh, maybe I did get extra loot from him just by killing him. Thunder Lash shoots a medium lightning shock. Shoots a great lightning shock, jumping between up to 5 enemies. So that's the upgraded version. I just need one more point of spirituality for that. Unfading Ember ignites enemies when they hit you in close combat. And Weird Lantern. Lorne's Letter. Let it be clear, I never... Oh, okay, that's the Never I Liked Druids thing. Huh. I hope I am not missing the dude because his body fell into the stairs. What about the log? Did I have a quest for this? Pain relief. Druidic ritual. I killed the Mistbearer. I should bring its remains to Tyrannus. Okay. Do I have its remains, though? I hope it counts as having his remains. I hate to defeat the boss and be like... he fell in a spot where I couldn't loot him. I did do an autosave before we actually got to him, so I can always resurrect him. That's easy enough. And redo the boss fight, even though I don't really want to, but... since we ended up beating that one on the first shot. Oh well, let's see. I have a save, so we'll figure it out anyway. Yeah, I do like how this game is actually putting in bosses with intros and arenas and actual boss fights. Because that thing was making clones of itself to hide, summoning ads. Luckily, my ads were better. Also, Lightning Bolt helped a lot, unironically. Get out of here, skeleton. Oh no, yeah, the skeletons are great in this. The lads have helped out so much.
Even your silence. You did it. Impressed.
Okay, cool.
I wish I'd been the one to face the Mistbearer, but I bow to the one who managed to slay it.
Here are the Mistbearer's remains.
Excellent. And here's your reward.
The Alchemist Guild is still active. Dalrida could join a guild. Dalrida could join from Camelot. You mentioned something about Dalrida could join a guild from Camelot? Okay, so he's from the Alchemist Guild.
The guild never stopped operating. At one point, we chose to work from the shadows, but we never ceased to exist. It wasn't the first time in Avalon's history that a group of ignorant fools, manipulated by politicians, needed a scapegoat. The Druids were the first target, and the plan was for the Alchemist's Guild to be next. We preferred to disappear on our own terms, but we still care about the fate of Avalon and its people.
Let's see.
Our guild was indeed formed in Camelot, but we fled from there long ago. The Thoid tribe is the only one that doesn't fear magic. The guild saw my potential and invited me into its ranks.
You mentioned something about further collaboration.
Yes, I did. With your courage, you've proven yourself a worthy candidate for the ranks of the Alchemists Guild. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've felt this confident about a new guild member. So, if you're interested, I might have a few assignments for you. What do you say?
Hell yeah. I don't want to join any guilds. I'm in. So what do I do now? What's my first task?
We have a valuable member, a researcher of the weirdness named Eckhart from Connacht. A very wise man. I have my own mission to complete, so finding out why he hasn't contacted us falls to you. I'll mark his workshop on your map. If something unfortunate has happened to him, at the very least, recover his research. Let's meet at the statue of the Morning Harpist in Connacht.
Alright, cool. This whole thing was a quest to join a guild. Damn, alright, nice. That was not what I was expecting when I made it up here with all the beady eye red statues with the red eyes. Also, I am overweight again. Oh boy. What did I just get anyway? Block of ice. Oh, it's actually it actually has weight to it? Oh, it's a shield. Blocking applies a buildup of chill to the attacker. Oh, okay. I wanted to say, damn, why am I so overweight? Alright, now now I definitely can't fast travel for a bit. Let's see if I speak to... I don't actually have a horse yet. Oh yeah, sketchbook.
Ah!
No. No, how do you... Oh, E, okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay, this sketchbook is neat. I wonder how they get it where it draws like that. Alright, first off, I want to fuel with some of the weirdness. We're going to level up. I do need to put points in endurance at some point anyway, and that increases our encumbrance limit, maybe, hopefully. By 10 whole points. Yes, sir, I'm putting that in. I need those 10 extra points of weight carrying. Holy hell. And then skill tree, we're just going to keep putting into summoning, and we're going to make it where I can have another summon. I think I would need some more mana for that, but that just means that I have this all done for now. That's just when it dies, it heals. Health regeneration. Whenever it dies, they gain attack speed. Summons regain max health when we do a kill. There you go. Every point spirituality increases your summon's max health and damage by 5%. But increases summon's mana cost. So yeah, this is where we're going to sit for a while probably. This is probably where I'm going to be done with this tree for now. And I'll slowly start putting into these later. But now I definitely want to get like some maybe more attacking or stealthy. Or I think I kind of finished off the stealth as well. Statuses could also be helpful. Increases armor value of your equipped by 2%. Increases armor weight thresholds. Gain 1 extra armor. Endurance increases your melee damage. Maybe I'll just go into straight combat then. Although I have to check general and buffs. I do have to check some more of these, but I think I'm good with the summoning for now. Identify. Okay, so you need to spend this to identify it as well. Alright, exquisite. Crafting Regent Fresh Tears. Forlorn Axe +5. Sure? Is that what that was? Bear Pelt, Rusty Battle Axe. Carnation. Alright, so this is just items that you can... Jute Fiber, Worn Pick, Bloodstone, Monster Brain. So far not worth the cost of this, but sure. Small mana potion +3, hatchet +1, potions, wolf pelt, mace, brittle gill. Okay. Not really worth spending this stuff on that, I guess. Alright. Hey, Arthur. Was this gong already here? Oh, the gong I picked up from the drowned, the flooded village.
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. My memory remains too clouded. It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it, but I know our path shall lead us here, one way or another. Something lingers beyond this gate. Something ancient. That much I know. We'll find the truth soon enough.
Do you know what the Comlix were for?
That's a question better suited for Merlin if he was still around. I always thought it was where his druids got drunk and danced naked in the moonlight. He was terribly offended when I said that. Gave me an entire lecture about the delicate balance
And then
of
he
life
should naked and
death,
dance with the rest of the druids.
how they are intertwined within nature. That, he claimed, was what the Cromlechs were meant to be. The heart of their power. A place where it could be harnessed and cultivated. Still, he never invited me to any of their celebrations. You always did hate when I was right. Not much. I never encountered one myself, but I heard stories about them. Mist bearers, like most creatures on this island, emerged from the weirdness. They were always drawn to magic. The druids believed they fed on it in some way. Merlin forbade his apprentices from hunting them. Druids were too valuable to our war effort to be distracted by such pursuits, and they were meant to carry on Merlin's legacy should he fall. What became of them after the war, I do not know.
Okay. I just identified a bunch of stuff that ended up being kind of heavy, I assume. Can I fast travel? Oh, I'm just underneath the weight. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's do a quick fast travel so I can empty some more of my stuff in my bags. I did eat up some cobwebs, though. I gotta make sure I have enough of those. I haven't blown up the stuff for her yet. Oh, it's too late at night anyway. I do have a toothache remedy for this guy, even though he should get his tooth pulled, but...
Ah, you're back! How's the remedy?
Here you go.
Thank you! Ah, I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Menhir figurine. Looks like it's an armor thing. Alright, cool. Plus 5 max health permanently. Consumable. Ooh. Guess I'm gonna consume that shit. Nom nom nom. Okay. This seems like a neat item. Even though I'm not gonna use shields, I'll stash it anyway. I can sell these axes. Worn druidic shoes I can put away for now. Flaming cloak can go away. Armor relic I don't need. Increases sneak damage. I got 2 of those. Nice. Armor relic I don't need as well. Pelts are heavy. They can go. Since I should be able to craft with them out of my inventory anyway. Bandit armor can go. That cool axe can be stored. I don't want to sell it. I'm going to need a bunch of levels to get the battle mages stuff, so... Battle mages stuff away for now as well. These items... I'm going to sell the bow. I don't care about that. That magic item needs to go. Those are worth it. And not that heavy. No potions. I'll have a whole sheep's head. That heals me mana? Alright. Well, it's a very light sheep's head, I guess. Probably just gotta make sure I read all the books in the room. I don't need the druidic armor, or that, or that. Rubies should be for selling later. I should also have like a huge amount of ore. That I was mining up. Fool's Rush coating. Coats a weapon for chill. You right now either. Weird stone. I can put that away. gold maggot. For 7 health over 10 seconds. Lockpicks, you stay with me. Where's all my iron and shit? The red cap stuff isn't that heavy. But I guess I should put it away since it is like an entire pound. There it is, copper ore, iron, meteorite, regular leather. I'll try selling that plate in some of the other books. Okay. I also have another bounty.
Please, state your... Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? Go, the...
Some experience, some more cash. No, I haven't done your thing yet. This traveler stuff, it just lets you move slightly faster. I have all her tools. I don't really need the throwing stuff, although they do a lot of damage. Let's see. I don't need you, I don't need you, or you, or you, or you. What else am I going to sell? Plate, I don't need. I can sell some of the books, since I don't care. I've already read them once. I've already learned how to craft these things. I assume you don't need them in your actual inventory. That would be silly if you like literally lost the information because you got rid of the book. Like, you can't remember this, you idiot. That I can keep around. What else is going to need to go away? Those are some of the bounties that are left. I don't know which ones I've done. I know some of the ones I've done. I don't need those. Yeah, those are the small potions. Bloodsucker potion. I know I have that one. Hermit's Diary. Yeah. Now I know I have some duplicate spells that I could also get rid of as well. Burning Ember. I got 2 Burning Embers, so that's 40. You only need 1 copy of a spell anyway. I have a bunch of flat rocks, but apparently they're crafting regions, so I can't just get rid of the rocks. So I'll stash them. I also think I have 2 blood transfusions. Okay. Now I'm sitting at 106 out of 155. That's better. He's locked up tight. Brother Regan's quarters. The history of the island asylum. Whiskey, rockfish. Do 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 do. I'll take your money. Do 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 do. The encyclical of the second pope. Morin's method of separating the mind. Commentary on Brother Yassine's Underground Wonders. If I find those books out in the wild, I'll read them. If not, I'll read them in his room. But let's see. I've been in this town a bit. Is there anything else I've missed or skipped over?
You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, I haven't. Who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage.
Okay.
Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but
Who and
I'd
what
like her to know
flowers?
she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
So it's somebody in the refugees, and they're upstairs in the keep. Never actually gone that high. Once again, good reason I have to actually explore. What is this place I've been staying in? Oh wow, that's... Oh wow, there's a lot here. Holy shit.
I like it when things are quiet.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
I'm gonna take a bathroom, and then I'll find out what the hell he means by what we need. Alright, buddy, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
Well, they must be building the second one for a reason, then. Why don't you ask them? Maybe it's traditional symbolism? If not two lighthouses, then what?
Two taverns, of course.
Hell yeah.
One to drink in, and the second for when you're already drunk. Ha!
You mentioned that ships don't sail here anymore.
Aye. Why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides,
Yeah, true.
we
That's
have
what
the
happened
time
to us.
to build or repair them.
Got blown up in a
There are
storm.
enough problems on the island. We don't need more.
What can one do here?
You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's always something happening.
Oh no, I've had a lot of adventure myself.
But you know what? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here.
So what you're telling me is this is Tutorial Island. Ah, okay.
I don't get it.
Well, I don't think I'm running and making that leap. There you go. Here's the kind of music I'm looking for. Semi-Northern Journey-esque. So I definitely want to go up there, but let's go down first. Imagine going somewhere without looting it first. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Old Mama Port would be ashamed of me.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards.
Your father lives in the village. What's wrong with your father? Why won't Turbin let you in? Are the keepers allowed to have wives and children? Why won't they let you in?
Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't
Ah, okay.
I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right. Bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him.
Okay, but why the second lighthouse?
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked for that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them.
Okay.
Stay at it.
So it's just an order all the way back from Camelot to build the second one. So maybe they're expecting more ships to actually start coming through again. I'll go down there later.
Oh, mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble?
I can try, but no promises.
That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
I've heard about that. What happened to the deck? Alright, you said a refugee is biting people?
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead. Yet. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
What happened to the deck?
Just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
They can help you fix the deck.
You do that? That would be a huge relief. Well, maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but...
Oh, don't worry. Let me just find my home decor skill tree. You're in the home decor? Tell me more about the rich bint you mentioned.
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again.
You're in the home decor?
Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But, yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble. Tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds. Well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep.
I wouldn't have guessed that you were in the furniture.
Not exactly a secret broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But, hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
Okay.
See you out.
That seems good enough for now. Also, I am enjoying the dialogue in this game so far. There's been some good creativity to the quests and the people and...
My poor Morris. I hope he's surviving out there. Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this.
Wait, Morris?
He's such a bleeding heart.
Isn't he the one the Druid was wenching on? Yeah, Morris is the one the Druid is working on.
I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about that fight with the road keeper.
Oh no, he's the guy.
Now
Oh, that's someone else in the
Paul's
cage.
locked up in a
Okay.
cage. Him and Patrice make such a lovely young couple. They remind me of Morris and me when we were their age.
Okay, so Morris is someone else. Never mind.
Take care.
They said it would get easier.
Nah, you can keep your fish.
Just passing through.
You've come to put me in the cage.
What?
Sorry. Just a bit of grim humor. You know, about what's been happening here. Such a mess, isn't it? Cola's alright, and Beatrice, what a shame. Such a fine girl. Anyway, I'm Ellis. Nice to meet you. What do you need? Well, I'm Ellis. Goldsmithing is my life and passion. And between you and me, I feel like I'm losing my mind without it. When I hold tools and make beautiful things, it feels like I can bring some light into this wretched world. I wish I was somewhere where I could just do some goldsmithing, but I'm a bit scared. So, here I am, sitting on my ass in some village listening to waves and the screams of seagulls and old men. Nothing to write home about, even if I still had one.
What were you doing before you
I was
joined the
working as a
refugees?
goldsmith in a group of, let's
I mean,
call
that I
them
figured.
business people. I was once traveling
Oh,
with a
so you were
caravan
working
that
with a
got
bunch of
attacked
thieves,
by
huh?
him. Their chief was a smart guy. The moment he heard I was a goldsmith, he knew what to do with me. He got me converting all the jewelry they stole into new pieces. Do you want to hear what I did once?
Yeah, sure. What you got?
We went to Timberwall. The gang wanted to rob some merchant's house. We holed up in a seedy tavern and waited for the right moment. Then, one night they broke in. Came back with a whole load of trinkets. Beautiful stuff. The moment I saw it all, I instantly knew what I wanted to craft. They gave me a couple of days. Tinkered for a bit, and then, ta-da! Brand new merchandise. After I was finished, I dressed myself all nice, went to that merchant's house and went, "Good morning, kind sir. I'm a goldsmith. My work is renowned in all of Camelot. Would you be interested in what I have to offer?" You know what he said? "Of course I would." That nonce bought the entire lot, even though I inflated the prices like a street peddler. And when I came back, the others couldn't believe their eyes. I thought I was gonna keel over. I missed that.
We stole his jewelry. I turned it into new jewelry and sold it back to him. Alright, that's a good story.
Still here, still breathing. I've already told you I'm not going anywhere. If you want something from me, then... Oh, I don't know you. I'm Dugald. You're not one of us. And you're not local either.
You could have chosen a better time to come here. Kind of poor ambience, if you know what I mean.
Well, at least we have a roof over our heads.
Urgent appear. Where are you from? I talked to the last guy. You're not as interesting. Sup?
Something happened. Frank listens.
You're not from here, are you? What do you think of the Horn to the South? You're not from here, are
I'm
you?
not from anywhere. Frank is attached to nowhere. I found a home with Dugald. I owe him a life debt.
Okay, well, works for me.
What's left
That's
for
him, right?
someone
Yeah.
like me?
Let's go find the dude in the cage. Okay, so that's his wife.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Has something happened? Has something happened?
So you really don't know?
I mean, I
If
do
you're not
know,
from
but
here,
I wasn't given the choice to
I'm
tell
not
you that I
sure
know.
what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me about what happened.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards. Surprising, isn't it? It seems that Quartermaster Fergus banned any kind of vigilante behaviour. And the local healer said he wants to make sure whatever made Cole this way isn't contagious. So as long as that question remains unanswered, we're at a standstill. But honestly, if anything happens to that keeper, I have no doubt Cole will be killed. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realized everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse. No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense, but he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity. We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
Okay, so he's got some kind of something that gave him rabies in a dream. Okay, so he's unresponsive. New teleport unlocked. So this is just the fishing tavern. It's probably a quest and stuff to pull up here at some point. No, I'm not gonna rob them yet. Yet. Wooden Villa. Dreaming of owning property by the sea? Welcome to Driftwood Hollow, where the charm is salty. The houses are ventilated, and the viewers are mostly unobstructed by the collapsing pier. Every home here tells a story, mainly about leaky roofs, creaky floors, and ghosts who might cover your heating bill. Buy now before the seagulls claim squatters' rights. 20,000. Maybe later. Okay, so now I know why they mentioned home decor, because, well, they're our homes. Good to know. Alright, well, it's not stealing, so all mine. Let's see, do I have enough materials to fix that bridge? I need 50 wood. Okay. It's not that hard to do.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
Oh, you know what? Sure, let's see what you got. Fisherman's food. Bunch of fish as expected. Some more lockpicks. I kind of have enough lockpicks already. I'm good.
Buying it.
So your first potential cut. So you pursue potential cut about being rude. How's that working out for you? What's this about Orla?
I wouldn't mind knowing that myself. She stole a lucrative business contract out from under me and my family. Then made herself at home here. Damn those Timberwall merchants. Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all. Remember, good business, only with Quanacht. Fair prices, no bullshit.
You're from Connacht?
Yes, Connacht. From a merchant family, to be specific. Oh, I've always wanted to join the Royal Geographers. To chart the uncharted. But I broke my leg. Badly enough that I couldn't travel anymore. After the accident, I was stuck at home, sitting on my ass and looking after the books. It was driving me crazy. Not what I wanted from life. You've never heard of them? They're a guild of explorers, dating back to the Age of Legends. They travel across Avalon, documenting all the lost and forgotten places, crawling through hidden caves, discovering old ruins. That's what LSA and I dreamed of. Though, only one of us got to live it.
No, it sounds as if it interests me. Who's LSA? What was the most unexpected thing about this place?
First thing I did when I arrived was ask the locals what this village is called. And they just said, wait for it, the village. There's also a sunken village nearby.
Yep,
so I asked them what that one was called, and they said, the sunken village. So I asked what it was called before it was flooded, and they told me, the village. How do you even work with that?
Alright, let's check the tavern before I head back out. Well, he is mute Finley.
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And
Oh,
I mean
she's the-
clean,
the-
not
the-
just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Do I look like a wench to you?
I'm not sure. I don't mean to say that you peasants all look the same.
I'm
but you
wearing
have
a
to
necromancer
understand
mask.
It's quite difficult for people like me to tell anyone apart in this dreariness. Especially since there seems to be so many people like you here. I thought the South was supposed to be more secluded. My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family. Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers for throwing the most magnificent feasts.
Your dress is unique. Do I see some bone in there? As someone who appreciates bone.
Thank you. I designed it myself. I wanted to blend in with the people of the South. The savage tribes, the brave lightkeepers. I wanted to make an homage to them with my new style, and I do believe I've succeeded. I can feel everyone here gazing at me with awe.
Yes, definitely people. Everybody says your dress is exquisite. Perception unknown.
Give it a few weeks and everyone here will be trying to copy me. It happens in Camelot all the time. It's almost insufferable.
What are you doing in the South?
My Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the South, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell... it's like stale fish and sweat. Hopefully I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
Look, I can run an errand for you for a price.
Oh, of course. You know, I've always found talking about money so distasteful. But needs must, I suppose. Don't worry, you'll be handsomely rewarded.
What kind of errand?
Oh, nothing major. You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here, but it's far enough away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right?
Did I
No
clear
offense,
that one out,
but
maybe?
I can't keep living in a
Let's see.
filthy room at an inn. When I asked the innkeeper to draw me a bath, he brought me a bucket. A bucket! Can you imagine?
Oh no, I didn't think I can. That sounds like a terrible ordeal.
Finally, someone sympathetic to my plight. My Duncan has been heartless about it. He just keeps going on about how I was the one who wanted to come here. He told me to deal with it. Can you believe that? The nerve of the man.
Does he know about your plans for the estate?
Well, what he doesn't know can't hurt him, can it? He should be glad that I can take care of myself. I'm not like the other high-born women, sitting around waiting to be handed everything on a silver platter.
They handed you a bucket and you got
Besides,
mad,
he knows
so
better than to say
clearly
no
you are.
to me. Fine. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted. Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating. Maybe something nautical, to go with the sound of the waves crashing on the cliffs? Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
Let's see. Turns out some bandits decided to make the matter their hideout. I'll have to get rid of them. What? Can I not open up the map? I guess I can't open up the map in here. Let me guess, you're the husband?
Hello, child.
Oh, nope, you're an old lady. Never mind.
You're not competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood.
Okay, vampire in the
No need
back.
to tell me that. I have tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
What is this about?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Well, to meet you. What are you doing here?
Biding my time until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
Well, let me tell you, my death wish is
Surprising.
right here.
I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
The child needs to know the details first. Sounds good. What do you want me to do? Sorry, Lady Lane, but I have a... Alright, what do you need to
I
do?
came
Details
to the
first.
Horns of the South because I found a fascinating book. It referred to a certain object, a figure most likely, which has the ability to dispel the wordness like a menhir can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. However, when I asked those nincompoops about it, they just laughed at me. They said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value, and even if it was, they wouldn't freeze their butts off in those chilly waters. The
Tell me about the
Last
book.
Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you?
Yes, I can.
But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Sure, if the book's even survived in the water the whole time.
Ah, and they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
Oh, okay, she has the book on her, okay. We have that medicine I still need to give away. And the Beatrice needs it. Author, Alvis the Lightkeeper. It was not a good place, especially not for especially not for humans. The odd instruments used for God knows what, the signs written in a strange language, and that disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. And to think that all of this was, and maybe still, is lurking, so close to the Horn to the south. If you ask me, they should bury the entrance to that mine and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs I heard about from the inland villagers, not only so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the hole and steered towards the Isle of Dread in the island asylum. Isle of the Dead. Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realized how cruel that name is. I was wrenched from my musings by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took a while for me to realize what happened had hit the bottom of the ship. Something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around screaming. Well, at least those who hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what happened. Did Noli ram us into some rocks? Then came another blow. This time, port side. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the south had heard stories of the terror from the deep. And there she was, her scaly body gleaming before my eyes for only a moment. But it was a sight that I will never forget as long as I live. The ship was sinking, yet I could not stop staring at the spot I had seen in the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me in the head, and I lost consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell this story? If so, then it was what I shall do, and I humbly offer my thanks to forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chance to fulfill this task.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste? Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think?
Sounds a little crafty.
Now, let's test your reading comprehension.
Oh boy,
According
book
to
reports.
Alvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
Figure of a sea monster, precious figurine of a four-dweller.
That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall.
Pretty
Good.
tall.
Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
Oh, that I don't remember. I don't remember the destination. Forlorn Swords?
And you're telling me you've read it?
Oh, come
back when
on.
you've done more.
Oh, for fuck's sake, lady. Oh, okay. And they were heading to the island asylum. Okay.
Have you read the... Good. What? Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a Four-Dwell artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
A sea monster.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Exactly did she sink?
If only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians. Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
Alright, cool, we'll do.
Did you hear about the captain's lockdown? Looks like the lads aren't too happy about it.
Yeah, but you know Fergus. He's got a stick up his ass. Only knows how to fall.
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old, familiar faces round here. And maybe we didn't all love each other, but a local is a local. It was easier to share with others, even when you didn't have much.
I'm not a refugee.
That's so. Fine. Whatever you say. But yeah, I could see that you don't really look like one of them. Just pass them through then. Shame it had to be now. Not so long ago, we'd have sat down and had a drink with the rest of the lads. Now I come here alone.
What's about refugees? How was the keep when you served? Is there anything interesting in the village? Why are you sitting here on your own?
No, but you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk.
Alright, sure. He wants, the dude wants some company.
Thank you. That's better. We used to come here, the three of us. Me, Berg, and Finley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg, and it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows
You
what
wouldn't have to be
happened.
missing a hand, are you?
One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him, but he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley. Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff.
Because he's a mute. I'll speak with Berg.
Now you're talking. Ever since he got so maudlin, Berg usually sits alone by the sea. Let me know what's wrong with him.
That's just Ron.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
Hopefully not fish. Hunter's delicacy, some bread. Scrambled eggs with meat. You know what? I will take... Oh, there's also pancakes. I'll take a scrambled egg with meat, good sir. I can also buy meat and moonshine and all that. but not for now.
Oi, Noel! What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke, but only at the tip? Would I still get to be king, or not?
You're so daft, Randall. Some magical lass living in a lake gave the king the sword when he broke his own bashing four-armed skulls.
So, the one in the stone, what's that called? It's not Excalibur, is it?
Nah, the one in the stone was called, don't know. Sword in the stone, I guess.
Sod it, whatever. So, if I pulled the sword in the stone from the, stone, and it broke, but only a little, would I still get to be king?
What? No. You'd have to pull out all of it. Only the one who pulls out the sword gets to be king. Yeah?
Oh, that's my stash. Neat. Alright. Well, speaking of my stash, let's put some of those extra heavy pelts away.
Oi, you're not from around here, are you? Come on, sit down and tell me something about the world out there.
What do you want to know?
Don't know. If I knew what to ask, I'd have asked it already.
There's not much to tell. It's the same everywhere.
Now that I believe. Everywhere's a mess. Even here. I remember when we were held in the same regard as Camelot. Look at us now. They're taken in wimps. It's nothing like the old days.
Things are better back then? Anything interesting happening around here? What do you think of Fergus?
Don't even get me started. Fergus always claims he's busy, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what he actually does. Probably just pretends to work. I talk to Riderick from the museum sometimes, but that one's a real know-it-all. We always end up arguing about how things used to be. If you ask me, they're all just as bad as each other. It's never gonna be the same again. My brothers are gone, and I'm left here, all alone.
Do you remember the sunken village?
Huh? Of course I do. In my day, it wasn't sunken. It was a beautiful, lively place. Pilgrims would visit the All-Mother's Temple and Excalibur, and end up in the village. It broke my heart when I heard about the flooding. They say the Druids caused it, but who really knows? It doesn't matter now, who did or didn't do what. It's over, that's all. Now go on, leave.
Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying all this cast of characters that are just in this tavern here. Like, this game is doing really good with making me just like the people. As my voice slowly dies more and more as I talk. Yeah, I'm not gonna rob everything here yet. Soon maybe. Warning, unauthorized entry of the castle grounds will be strictly punished. Also, please refrain from bringing any more gifts or bread. The seagulls have already enough nuisance. Finley. Oh, herrings at the south. Fishing records. Cool. They really are making this feel like actual people are here. There's Goban.
Bloody hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
Well, yes. Jorgos sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
Jorgos asked me to bring you your
One
medicine.
day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha, like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my ass. So there.
Well, if you don't look so good, maybe you should do something about it. Alright, suit yourself. I'll leave you peace and quiet.
Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
The mute guy? Yeah.
Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
So yours is Father Finley is your caregiver? Tell me about Finley's your
You're a
caregiver?
bit too interested, aren't you? Bring a drink over.
Sure, here you go. Here, have some whiskey.
Ah. So, what was your question?
Finley is your caregiver?
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit.
Alright, well. Besides talking to the guy on the shore, let's do that one quest for the rich lady, I guess. See if I can find what house she wants cleared out of bandits. Maybe it's one of the ones I already interacted with. Near the drowned village. Well, let's see. All this I haven't discovered it either anyway, so. No, not there. It's got to be something along here then. Yeah, the 1%. It's not showing a quest marker. Unless it's up here? No, she doesn't want it. Huh. Maybe it's just not showing because I haven't discovered it yet. Could also be up here as well. I'll find it. Maybe it's already cleared out and I just need to tell her. It might have been one I already got into. Okay, so it's not this direction. At least I'm pretty sure it's not this direction. A little bit more map I can discover first. I was gonna say I'm surprised there hasn't been a drowner yet. The moment I say that, I'll probably run into one, so I'll keep my mouth semi-shut. That's the original lighthouse. I think that's the beach where the ogre was, right? No, this is something else.
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Ah well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food?
What are you doing here?
I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first, do you have any food?
Food?
Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really.
Yeah, sure, here you go. Potato, undercooked food, honey, garlic, raspberry. No. He wants something good, right? Let's see. Scrambled eggs with meat in it. Here you go.
I'll be forever indebted to you, but don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic...
Ah, that second one. I like that second one.
I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. Time for a nap. Except you're still here. Oh no, don't tell me you still have questions.
A friend found an ancient druidic scroll. Can you tell me more about it? Yeah, okay, sure, yeah, there you go.
Oh, you know what would be nice? A bath. I do miss baths.
You live by the sea. You can take as many baths as you
I
want.
suppose when someone says they miss the taste of roast pork, you tell them to go lick a pig. Anyway, show me the scroll. Yes, I see. Well, you should definitely follow the ritual. Just make sure you do everything exactly as it is written. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore, but it is essential that you discover it for yourself. Revealing the details would spoil the effect.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Of knowledge often requires taking great risks. Now, off you hop. The ritual awaits.
Alright, so who are
My
you?
name is Drest, and I am the local hermit.
You're one of the surviving druids. Uh-huh. The only thing you can come up with?
Understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be?
Now, I'm just guessing here. A druid?
Didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man, and lit a fire. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night.
Sounds like you were there.
Silly. How could I have been there if I'm here now?
When did that happen?
Years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? I'm sure there are more interesting things we could be talking about.
Yeah. I understand why you're hiding here. Also, the wind and the rain is blowing so damn heavily hard, it doesn't matter anyway. Legends say that the All-Mother, in grief of her children's suffering, sowed sage under the moonlight, granting its silvery leaves her blessing. This sacred plant grows in sprawling bushes, with pale purple flowers and pointed silvery leaves that shimmer like Avalon's ancient sorrow. Its earthy, bitter aroma seems to whisper secrets of the land itself. Sage is renowned for its restorative powers, sharpening memory, soothing joints, easing fevers, and driving out unseen enemies within the body. Its smoke, burned in the rituals of druidic priestesses, can cleanse curses, repel spirits, and stir dormant life. More than mere medicine, sage is a relic of divine compassion, a small but potent shield against the darkness. And if one must indulge mortal cravings, it lends a fine flavor to meats. Don't worry, I'm just going to take all your wolfsbane. Why? Oh, don't worry. I'm just gonna compete in a game where we might be chosen as a werewolf or not. I have a mother that needs some help. Don't ask questions. So maybe I did discover, unless this is. No, that was some ruins. This is the part where you run away. Silk Road. Send the Giant. Drinking buddies. Repairing the deck. Carnation to remember. Okay, it must be around here then. I'll head back. Also hand in those other quests as well. Seven in battle axe. It seems that nighttime the weirdness is repelled by this at least as well. So the weirdness is repelled for a certain distance away from civilization. Just sleeping out there, huh? Let's see, I did have flowers for someone. Is it you? No. Maybe they're just not here out by night. Anyway. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep exploring and see if I can find that mansion the one lady wants me to get. It's, you know, nice to explore in the middle of the dark. Not the first time I went for a swim in the weirdness. Alright. I'm feeling scared. Where are my friends? Don't worry, they're just my drinking buddies. They love to drink your blood. I mean, they're my drinking buddies. Make an offering of animal parts. Increase healing. I'm good. Oh wait, and critical damage for one animal component? Sure. Here, take a monster brain. Oh, and I get experience too. Sweet. Alright, so there's nothing here in these cliffs. At least right here in these cliffs. Okay, so there's nothing here. Explore. So where do you go to escape the supernatural mist? Oh, I just go diving in the middle of the night. Nothing ever goes wrong. It's fine. Huh. I thought maybe there'd be something here, but... Okay, my skeleton's on a rock. I thought there might be something out here, but I guess not. So if this is also where... Where is her quest, then? Oh yeah, I guess I can also tell Silent Scylla I killed the one guy. Hopefully she doesn't pull a Shadow Heart and get mad that we killed him without her. Or a Carlock and get mad we killed him without her. Hidden alcove? Nah, we've already found too many of those. Okay. Wait, this is out of the weirdness? Oh, this is in this area. Okay. We're back in the protection of the civilization, I guess. That's at least my interpretation of this. Oh shit. Well, someone fell. Can I get any higher? Without breaking my own legs? The answer is a big hot maybe. Let's not do that though. Once again, I do like the inclusion that a couple of games have done recently, like this one is doing, where if there are no enemies nearby and I run, it doesn't consume stamina. Thank you very much, games who would do this. Okay, so now that I'm here, Okay, this must be the mansion that she's looking for. So I must have the quest completed then. Preparing the deck, you know, connection to remember. Alright, I guess I'll go to the... No, my skeletons. I don't know where they got blown away to, but... Stop exploding on me. I keep trying to kill them faster before they can get to me, but they always get to me. Come on, guys, get them. Did all my skeletons literally just pass out? What the hell? Skeleton, get in there. You stop throwing these fucking rocks, dude. Complete asshole. Well, I need to heal, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna consume you guys for a second. These guys are definitely dropping a lot of unidentified nonsense. So who wants to tell the rich lady she's gonna have to clear out a horde of undead every night? Oh, Crypt of Seawell. Oh, First Foot. Okay. If this is the crypt, so this is tied to finding that statuette quest. Because this is the guy who wrote the book. What is that? Gonna hit a save on that one. What was that thing in the distance? Was that an actual enemy, or is that just something like the weirdness can pop in? Because that's neat if it's just something that's just there for the spooky effects. I thought I cleaned this out already, but I guess not as much as she wanted. It's also not really on the quest marker either. Oh, no, there's people spawned in afterwards. Damn, alright, that's a full night set. Cool. That'll be worth something. Alright, so that should count as the quest being completed for her then. I know I already emptied that one out as well. Let's see, what did I actually get in that? Regenerate stamina faster and overexerting, more stamina and all that. Okay. You gotta identify that. Wraps of the Vanishing Moon. Increase spell power by 10%. Increase spell power by additional 15% when health is lower than max mana. Ooh. So if you have more mana than health, you gain even more spell power? Sick. On my MP, my HP is still over mana, but still. That's cool. And they're just better bracers than what I have anyway. Maybe even better than the Archmage ones later. Depending on how much spell power I get. Based on my mana, of course. And getting more endurance is something I want for, you know, health and carry weight. Alright, I guess we'll tell, Don't mind me, here are all my friends. Here, let me get rid of my friends for you. I'll resummon them later so you don't feel scared. Well, you're the husband, I guess.
Oh, there you are. Look, darling. It's the lovely mercenary I hired to clear out that seaside estate I told you about.
You did what?
Well, you told me to deal with it, so I did. You didn't expect me to just sit on my hands while surrounded by unwashed fishermen, did you?
Look, I'm sorry about my wife. Whatever she told you to do, forget about it. I'll pay you for your trouble.
Well, your wife was very insistent.
Trust me, I can imagine. Unfortunately, she often gets lost in her enthusiasm. We weren't... At least I wasn't planning on staying here any longer than necessary. We have no need for an estate.
Well, that's your opinion. One I simply do not share.
But I've already done what she
You
asked.
have? Oh,
I already
that's
cleared it out.
wonderful.
You do have to worry about the horde of
welcoming
undead that are next
banquet.
door, but I mean...
I'm thinking sea foam made of spun silver? Dancers dressed as alluring
There's not
sea
that much
creatures.
room in there.
And who are you going to invite? The crabs?
Yeah, there's also not
None
much
of your
room in
friends
that
from Camelot are going
mansion
to
by the
travel
little
this way
ocean.
just to have dinner, are they?
Dear gods, Duncan. You're so plebeian. Of course they will come. Besides, there must be some important people here. Weren't you just talking with them? You can invite them too.
Good luck with that. Are you sure that place is safe now?
No. It's perfectly safe, Lisa. It's as safe as it can be here in the South. You know what? Let's play along. It's perfectly safe.
Oh my, how polite. I wouldn't have expected that from such a vagabond. But no matter, for I now have the delightful task of decorating an
Okay, I gotta
entire
see if she
house.
actually does it or if she just ends up dead.
Truly it is. Now, we must get in touch with that splendid woodworker from Camelot. You know the one. He made those exquisite cabinets for the Gévaudan. Oh, and don't forget to pay the nice mercenary. At least someone in this godforsaken place turned out to be useful.
Yes, dear.
Why don't you come visit us once we're all settled?
I actually do want to find
don't
out what
fret.
happens.
There's no need to make yourself too presentable. I highly doubt we'll be entertaining any important guests just yet.
Okay, they have in fact yeeted off. I got my money, I got my EXP, and now I need to know what the hell happens. Considering it's literally an entire horde of undead living right next fucking door. Nope, there she is.
There you are, finally! I've been searching everywhere for you. This is a matter of utmost importance. You simply must help me. My Duncan has gone missing, and if we don't find him soon, he might be in grave danger. Please, you have to find him. I can't possibly be a widow at my age. Mourning clothes are dreadfully unflattering on me.
You're definitely going to be part of a fucking sea Cthulhu cult. When did you last see him?
Oh, let me think. Just 2 days ago.
It
or
hasn't
perhaps
been.
3.
It hasn't been
I've
3 days since I. It's been minutes since I freed this thing for you. What do you mean you haven't seen him in days? He just paid me.
Duncan and I never felt the need to be constantly together. In fact, we both find such behavior utterly gauche. A marriage is merely a contract, after all. No need to romanticize it unnecessarily.
Can you focus on Duncan?
Oh, yes, of course. Someone delivered a ransom letter to the mansion. Quite absurd, really. Duncan is the one who handles all the finances. I'm not even sure where he keeps the money.
Someone delivered a ransom
and I
letter.
certainly don't plan to lower myself to meet the demands of some lowlives. That's why I
So you do know where he
to
is, then.
retrieve my husband. He's not dead. Don't be ridiculous. They need him for the money, don't they? Honestly, must I do all the thinking?
I'll find
Marvelous.
him.
Here's the letter. All the details.
Yeah. Please tell me he's just doing it and he's like faking. So it increases damage out with one hand. Okay, so it does kind of work like that. All right. We have your husband bring 200 gold to the location marked on the map. Tell anyone and he dies. Well, she told me, so I guess he's gonna be fucking dead in a second. It's only 200 gold as well, so it's not even that much. It's... Also, I know I need to go up there anyway. That's where the lady is. That other quest. Ow. Alright, assholes. Alright, well that wasn't the quest. Get off me. Alright, let's not trigger the entire cemetery. How far are we going for this anyway? Oh, they're all the way over there, okay. There's a bunch of stuff along the way, but I kind of want to just get going with this quest. I did see that time has gotten farther than I thought it has. Well, I ain't stopping now. He never saw them coming. Did I ever go up there? I don't think I did. These shrines tend to give experience as well on activating them. Druidic Shrine. More healing? Sure. And that's in a whole level up from that too. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Are they... Oh, they're back down. I love it when my skeletons teleport in, they sound like they're actually enemies trying to kill me. I just really want to scare the shit out of me. Get out of here. So how dare a bunch of zombies defeat my skeletons? Time to kill. Oh wait, master, sorry about that. Oops, not that. So this is with a ransom. Oh, it's inside. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a good defense for your bandit base. You have a bunch of zombies milling around outside. And blueberries. Yummy, yum. Alright, lads, let's finish what we started. But once again, I can't believe my skeletons lost to a bunch of zombies. Skeletons, as we know, are higher class than mere zombie. Oh, hey, Duncan. Hey, buddy.
Damn it, I should have guessed she'd hire you. I was hoping she'd notify the keepers and then just...
Oh, he's just trying to
forget
fucking
about me
leave.
after a week or two.
I gather you weren't kidnapped. Perhaps Elisa cares about you more than you realize.
No, she doesn't. She's only interested in having a husband who fulfills her every need. In her eyes, our marriage is perfect. Or at least it's perfect for someone like her. Look, my parents had a loving, harmonious relationship. That's what I wanted for myself. But when that didn't happen, I chose to marry to improve my social standing, hoping love would eventually come. It never did.
Well, do you want to marry a stealth necromancer? I could use the extra cash inflow.
No, I haven't, because I know she's just not the right person for me. I don't love her, and she doesn't love me. And believe it or not, I think she deserves more than that. She just hasn't realized it yet.
What happened to your hand?
I cut off my finger. Just in case someone did come looking.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. Usually you find the rest of the body. Here, drink this before you die of an infection. Here, aromatic remedy.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I guess I didn't think it all the way through. I wasn't expecting it to hurt so much.
What do you mean it's a whole finger, bro? What the fuck did you think? I gather you weren't kidnapped.
Clearly, I was considering making a deal with one of the local gangs to stage an actual kidnapping, but I thought better of it in the end.
And then you got trapped by all the undead outside.
Trustworthy bunch. I didn't want to disappear forever, but I was afraid they might do their job a bit too well.
You seem desperate. Why'd you want to disappear?
Please,
yeah, okay, we
and
already...
I just...
why'd you marry... We already have the answer to this.
When I hoped she'd settle down.
Yeah, we know.
Leaving a woman like Alyssa isn't that simple. Believe. Just tell her I'm dead. Say my body was eaten by bears or something.
Dude, just go home and talk to your wife.
Please, if I go back, we'll just both end up miserable forever.
I mean, I can kill her for you. I really don't like lying to people. I expect reimbursement for moral damages. I'm not lying to your wife for you.
Please, it's for the best. The truth will hurt her more than the lie. She'll have my inheritance. She can live comfortably until she finds another fool to marry. Here, take some of my savings as an incentive. We'll never meet again, but I trust you to do what's right.
Okay, well. Alright, alright, thanks for the money. I guess I'll lie to your wife for you. What some guys will do to just not go to therapy. Oh, it's this this cave. This is the one where that creature was down inside. Yeah, okay. good thing I already cleared it out for you, bro. Oh yeah, the class. Oh man, I love that. When all the bodies load in and ragdoll down. Okay, well, now that I'm here, there's a warp point right in front of me. Sure. Now the question is, do I tell the wife the truth, or do I just tell him like, yeah, he's dead?
We may be in for a fight.
Yeah, get his ass. Get him. Get him, skeletons. Ah. Yeah. I mean, all in all, it is a nice view, right? You got the little fortress, then you got the large castle up on the mountain with the lighthouse, then you got even the beach that extends out there, even the old destroyed sunken village there. Still looks neat from this distance. Although, you know, all the undead that might come crawling up is annoying, but at least they've only got one way up.
Well, you're back, but I see that you're alone. Surely a few mere bandits didn't outwit you.
I'm sorry, but your husband is dead. Duncan is gone. There was no kidnapping. He simply left you. I'm gonna tell the truth on this one because it's more funny.
He did what? You must be mistaken. Duncan would never do such a thing to me. He knows it would ruin him.
He wanted you to think he was killed.
That leaves him with nothing. No, no, I refuse to believe this. This must be some cruel jest. Leave. I can't bear to look at you.
That's fine. New quest. I should give Elisa time to mourn and check back in a while. Okay. Sure. Okay, I am very interested in seeing where this quest goes. Here, let's go have a... let's go have a little naps. Okay, so endurance up to 4. And then I also want to get my dex open for the other weapon, but spirituality also needs to slowly start going up. But let's just get my dex up just a little bit more. I want to get that to 7, so I can wield that other weapon. Okay, so I finished off what I wanted to do with summoning at the moment. What's general? Increases melee damage. Enemies take 30% increased damage. Wait, what? Staggered enemies take more damage. Increased physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight. When below 30% health, increase melee damage. When below 30% health, gain attack speed. Increase your physical damage by 1% for every 5% of health missing. I'm using kind of both one-handed and two-handed at the moment. One-handed for daggers, but the spear I'm using is two-handed. Decreases stamina for each two-handed hit. I don't know how long I'm going to be using this spear. It might end up being something I use for a long time. So there's no reason not to. This makes them stronger. Shield, stamina. Maybe I just go with more health and everything. Or more stamina. Gain max stamina. Taking damage instantly restores 2% of stamina. Killing an enemy restores 10% of your max stamina. Increases max health. Although I kind of want my mana over my max health for those gloves to work, so... Maybe we'll go back to spirituality for general. Gain max mana. Alright. Simple, great. Your max health is increased by 10% of your max mana. Movement speed multiplier increases spell power. Oh, okay. Movement speed penalty while casting a spell is lower, but uses up stamina? Critical hit with a spell restores mana cost. 2% mana per second for each dead body around. When an enemy dies near you, they leave mana essence which can be collected. Yeah, okay, we're gonna fill up some mana. I'll put more stuff into stealth and everything else later, but not for right now. Also, I now have actually more mana than I have HP. Alright. And hidden options. We're just gonna rest for now. A hollowing of incoming weird night woke you up. There we go. We'll protect it. We'll ward ourselves from the weird night. Bone meal and a Highland Axe 3. That kind of sucked. Alright, no more identifying. Fuck that. Alright, now we can sleep again. Okay. Hello, ma'am. It has been a few minutes. How you doing?
I thought I made myself clear, but your audacity remains.
Nope. Okay, nope. She still needs more time. Alright, well, I'll do more nonsense, and then we'll come back to her later. But I want to find out how this story goes. Alright, so, I'm not going to continue this now. This was where I will end for the night. I just want to... There's so many quests I'm actually genuinely interested in. So I guess we're going to go for the last voyage. Since I've already seen where I think the one guy's tomb is in the sunken village. So now I kind of want to find out what the statuette was. This Lovecraftian-esque statuette and sea monster. But I gotta say, I gotta hand it to this. I'm actually incredibly interested in these quests so far. The characters have a lot of story to them, and they talk, and they feel like actual people. And I like how this quest is, like even this one, simple, clear out a thing, guy ran away, and now there's another part. Like, it's nice that it keeps adding on to some of these, so I'm very interested to see where this is going. I'm liking this game a lot. Like, this is really, really good. This is a very good open world game. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Especially for the RPG stuff. Not just the gameplay loop, but the RPG stuff, like this world, these people here. I really like this. I really like this a lot. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow, but early, because I have my guild raid tomorrow, so I'll be back earlier, and I'll stream some more of this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to be playing some on my own as time passes on and not on stream. But definitely expect this to come back, not just tomorrow, but other days as well, as I go back to a regular full-time stream game. But yeah, I highly recommend this. If you like Skyrim, you will love this game. Anyway, let me save on up, and have a good night, everybody.